Welcome back everyone to Fallout 4's top 5 weapon and armor mods of the week. We're starting this week off with the mod Vertidrones by Kensington. This mod adds mini drones that can be crafted at a chem lab in 4 varieties no less, including the Scout, Laser, Plasma and Nuke. Yes, a mini nuke drone. Once crafted, select them in your inventory and they'll automatically launch and circle around your vicinity, scouting the area for potential targets, or at least they try to. The laser and plasma variants don't seem to use their weapons at all at the moment, but the mini nuke will occasionally do its job in devastating fashion. You can also use them as remote surveillance by selecting the Vertidrone control program holotape from your inventory and then opting to view their video feeds. Once you exit out of the Pip-Boy, your camera will switch to a third-person perspective of the drone, allowing you to potentially spot enemies and loot in hard-to-reach places, and unfortunately the camera is currently fixed. Then we have the self-destruct command, which as you guessed it, blows the little buggers to smithereens, and it can be especially effective when used on the mini-nuke variant. Finally, we can choose to recall our drones at any time, either separately or all at once, where they'll fly right up to you and auto-add into your inventory. So despite some combat functionality not working as intended at the moment, this is a great mod to keep your eyes on, as one planned feature is allowing the player to control the drones directly. Next up, we have the NAVI Power Armor by Justice. With this mod we get a brand new power armor and a frame for the women of the wasteland. The frame itself requires a CBBE skeleton and it's fully compatible with the Body Slider Studio. It requires you to equip any vault suit and will replace any vanilla frame once you approach one. The actual power armor can be found just outside the Vault 111 exit and has the exact same stats as a set of T60 power armor, besides a speed increase as both legs come with a 10% speed boost that is independent of legendary modifications. It of course comes in various paint jobs, some being rather striking while others being obscenely loud, such as this Vault-Tec variant. The armor itself will work on male characters as well, and it also comes with 2 jetpacks, a cute little compact jetpack and my absolute favourite, this bulky full-size jetpack. This is one of those mods that will be very polarising for sure, and to me it does look really cool, sort of like the old Transformers anime or the mechs from Gundam, although like many others have said, the cat-like tail on the rear end feels very out of place and it can ruin the entire look of the armour. Blasting in at number 3 this week is a Jaguar MSX 200 LMG by Maibatsu and Doom. This brute of a weapon supports modifications for the barrel, grip and stock, magazine, muzzle, receiver, sights and ammo variants. The weapon itself sports impressive detail, with notches, switches, engraved writing and an awesome looking dragon design etched onto the side of the drum. If you also decide to install the optional see-through scopes framework mod, you can even adjust your targeting reticle for the extra bit of personalisation. It even comes with its own original sounds from the new Vegas mod, which have been edited to work perfectly within Fallout 4. The Jaguar is integrated into the game's leveled lists and can be found on higher level gunner mobs and from some vendors across the wasteland. At number 2 this week, we have the Star Trek Assault Phaser by D. Magnus. If you're a Trekkie like me, you will absolutely love this addition. First seen in Star Trek V, D. Magnus has faithfully recreated this deadly phaser which can be found at the firing range within the Institute's Advanced Systems Lab. I say deadly as this deals 75 physical and energy damage. To be as accurate to the movie version as possible, this phaser is certainly set to kill. The detail on this thing is also astounding to boot, with a sleek design complete with lights and its own custom sounds when firing and equipping. By default the phaser uses power packs for ammo, but you can upgrade it to use fusion cells, which does slightly reduce your damage output at the cost of a larger ammo bank. But that's not all. Switching to a fusion cell power source actually changes the lights and the firing sounds to indicate a change. Now how freaking cool is that? And at number 1 this week is the Scavenged NCR Armor by Lord of War. It's time to feel nostalgic and bathe in the warm, beautiful glow of the NCR armor, which sports up to 4K textures, which are the ones being used in this video, and has a staggering poly count of 30,000. That's just insane. However, it pays off with superb details and textures. The armor itself comes in 3 separate pieces and can be equipped by both males and females. It even includes support for the CBBE skeleton, and it's fully compatible with the Body Slider Studio. It can be crafted at any chem lab found under the utility section, or an armorsmith bench if you use Armour Armorsmith Extended, although Lord of War does recommend you find it the hard way by seeking out the mercenary scene wearing it, last seen headed into the glowing sea. You can also craft multiple variants and extras, including a long coat which features actual cloth physics by the way, thigh and shoulder holsters, or even a knife on the back. Well, that's it for this week's top 5 weapon and armor mods. As always, don't forget to endorse the mods that you like to show your support, rate this video, talk about the mods down below, and subscribe for more Fallout 4 and Skyrim mod content. I've been Vault Boy Steve, and I'll see you all next time.